Welcome back. I'm tasting some interesting champagne, and this particular one I have a close relationship with it. It's I use the champagne from the Sousa as the house champagne in the restaurant where I work. Mainly the Blanc de Blanc, but this is a fairly new cuvée called 3A, which is the name comes from the three villages of Avis, Aï, and Ambonnet. And Avis is really the home of the family of the Sousa, where they do have some excellent vineyards. Old vines of fine, high quality Chardonnay, and the rest of this cuvée is from Aï and Ambonnet, which is well renowned for the quality of the Pinot Noir. And I do find this very interesting because, as much as I do love that restrained, elegant mineral style of pure Chardonnay, sometimes we do need a bit more fat and richness in our champagnes, and I think the supplement of Pinot here is well balanced. I like the nose of this one. The aromas are well melted together. We do have those hints coming from the Chardonnay, such as ripe citrus, notion of minerality. There's a creamy hint as well coming from the aging on the lees. A hint of fresh butter, but then we do get some red berry aromas coming from the Pinot Noir. Touch of raspberry. And it's really rich on the palate. It's really intense in terms of flavor. And I do think that the Chardonnay really starts out with its vibrant, fresh fruit, really lively on the palate with an invigorating acidity. On the finish, I think the Pinot Noir comes back, and it adds more dimensions of fatter fruit, of grape pear, of raspberry. And I think it's a fine example because the mousse is well integrated now. It's perfectly ready to drink. And the acidity is not really sharp, but it's ripe. It's a ripe acidity, which is still giving a great notion of freshness there. And I like the persistence because it lasts on the palate. And I think this champagne is, as well, if we talk about the Blanc de Blanc as being perfectly suited for scallops, for oysters, for very clean and elegant flavors, this one can cope with much richer food. I had a great time with this one when I tried some food in Japan with the tempura, for instance, when you do have that deep fried, quite fat, or if you do have a lot of protein, if you do pair this with chicken, with mushrooms, with fowl or other white meat. So it's a very potent champagne, and I think a very well made new cuvée from the family of the Sousa.